Hello everybody, welcome to Market Masterclass, and we've got Monday the 12th of December, just 13 days to Christmas, and on the world front we're actually looking at a country that doesn't follow Christmas because 90% of the population are Muslim. We're looking at the smallest country on the mainland and continent of Africa. We're looking at one that's in the news at the moment because they just had an election for the president. It's a presidential republic. They had an election on December the 1st, and the current president was ousted, and he started off by congratulating the new president-to-be, and then now he's rejected the results and claiming that it's all been rigged. So that's why I've chosen Gambia in one way, because it's in the news at the moment. It's based on, you've got the Gambia River running from the Atlantic coastline. It's on the very big bulge of Africa, with Senegal to the north and Guinea-Bissau below. And here's a curious fact is that it's one of only two countries in the world which has "the" on the front of it as the Gambia. And the only other one is the Bahamas. Those are the names of the countries. So it's got the Gambia River running through it, as I mentioned, which is only 450 kilometers long. The coastline is only 60 kilometers from north to south on the Atlantic. And it's one of the most densely populated countries in Africa, like something like 180 people per square kilometer. A very poor country. 61% of the country is below the poverty line. The gross domestic product is estimated to be 5%, but then inflation is 6%, so a complete cancelling out there. 75% of the population depends on crop production and livestock, and that is the labour force. That's what they're involved in. They have no natural resources of any consequence. They do a little bit of peanut processing, a bit of fishing, and they also produce animal hides. They export peanuts, fish, cotton, lint, and palm kernels, and China takes 57% of their exports. It also brings in 30% of the imports into the Gambia come from China. India's second largest exporter. Exports 23% go to India. Of course, being a totally non-industrialized country, the usual imports are fuel, machinery, travel equipment, food, manufacturing products. It has a very critical wildlife park in the Gambia, where there is a tourist industry there, and they're talking about monkeys, leopards, hippos, hyenas, and rare birds. Bird spotters are very keen to go to the Gambia. So the economy of the population, total population of 1.85 million people. Formerly, all trade was with the UK and the Euro countries, but now, as I say, that's completely out of the picture. And on the import side, you've got Senegal, Brazil, even India and China. And as I said, exports, 80% of exports, 57% go to China and 23% to India. So that is the Gambia in a nutshell. They are very dependent on foreign aid, and they've got this political turmoil at the moment with who's the president. So that's the Gambia, the smallest country in Africa. I hope you found that useful and interesting. Bye for now.